What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Chasing Daylight podcast. We're going to talk some golf. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. It's going to be a pretty fun episode. You are tuning in to the Chasing Daylight podcast. Jam just gets me going. Jeremey will be joining us shortly. His son's game went into overtime, so hopefully they pulled out that win. How you doing tonight, Joseph?
I'm doing all right. How you doing this evening, Matthew?
I've had a very fun snow day here in
you got some snow up there.
The hills of Anthem. Yeah, we got. I mean, it wasn't cold enough for it to stick to the ground, but man, it came down from probably 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock.
Oh,
just
wow.
Constant snow.
It was cold this morning. It was really cold.
It was wild. I go out in the front yard and it's like freezing. You can see my breath real strong. Go in the backyard. It's gorgeous. I could have been in shorts. It was so weird.
Odd.
So absolutely weird. But yeah, the mountains are covered in snow. I sent Mr. Gontarek a picture, and he was kind enough to share that on the afternoon news today. So that was pretty cool.
I saw him in the employee dining room today around 1. I was watching him for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The breakfast ball backyard was made an appearance. And yeah, so wasn't really expecting snow, but it was fun. It was cool coming down. I hate the white stuff, but it makes the mountains pretty, so I don't mind that.
It's cool once every 3 years or so.
Yeah, at least it doesn't stick and cause driving issues. That's my main beef when that shit happens. So we're good for that. So as I said, Jeremey will be joining us shortly. Did have a little bit of a rat fart last week. I haven't played this noise in a long time. And I guess we're not going to play this noise. Good heavens, Matt. Oh, there it is. Hey, ready? Take 2. I said that we had never taken Fowler, and you guys both went, sure we have. Jeremey has never taken Rickie Fowler. That's what I meant. No. You actually took. You got any guesses for when you took him?
Maybe like Waste Management Open around that time.
Nope. You took him for the Mayakoba in 2021.
Oh wow!
And then I took him twice, the Zozo in 2020, and the Rocket Mortgage. Huh. I mean, it's Rocket Mortgage. It's Rickie in 2021. So I got excited. Old BDR showed up for a little while there on Saturday, Championship Saturday.
Yeah.
Made a little run.
He came out to play. He made a little run. Got
to 9 under. He was 3 back, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And yeah.
I mean, good on him. I mean, everybody
absolutely
loves Rickie.
I mean, golf is fun when he's out there. The crowds go nuts, and you see little kids in orange all over the place. So it makes it more enjoyable. How much did you tune in this week since it was Torrey?
Yeah, I watched a little bit. Not a ton. I did catch a little bit of the Dubai, but I didn't watch a ton. We had Triplet's birthday on Saturday, played on Sunday, and football, trying to figure out who's going to the Super Bowl. So I watched most of that. So didn't watch a ton of golf this week.
Yeah, it was it's like I'm saying, Mr. Mark, an apology when he was asking about the Wednesday start. I didn't know he was referring to the farmers. I missed that. They did this last year, and it's because the football's on Sunday.
I mean, it makes total sense.
Yeah, it makes total sense. And I mean, they want to get more viewership. They're not going to get any on NFL, divisional championship Sunday. So it makes sense.
Yeah, and I'm not a big football person, and I was watching football, so.
then, so total brain fart. Good Lord. Yeah. So it was fun watching it on Wednesday morning start. I know everybody that went on our little Torrey trip, they were kind of excited to watch it after, especially Jeremey, considering he, it was his first time playing there. It was your first time playing there too. I think you'd be a little bit more excited to watch it, but no.
Torrey's one of I'm really, really good at remembering like golf holes, like at places I've played. Like I could walk you through most of the holes on our North Carolina trip, but Torrey gives me trouble for some reason, like remembering some of the holes, like numbers. It's hard for me to walk through that place in my head. I don't know what it is, as if it's like, because we played both, and
I think they both have a very similar routing.
Yeah, they're just kind of like opposite.
Yeah, and it's almost like a mirror's laid down between them. It can be a little confusing. I always get lost after 13, 14, and 15. I always think there's just one hole and then the par 3 going back out to the ocean. I always forget about the 15th hole, because I know after 13 you head back towards the clubhouse, but it kind of dog legs, and then you go back, and then you go again back to the clubhouse, and that hole always, for some reason, just draws a blank in my head.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really, really good at remembering holes, even if I've played it one time, but that's one that really gives me trouble.
What's up, Jay?
What's up?
So did Z get the win?
Yeah, they got the win, but they won by 1.
All right.
Very nice.
Overtime is worth it when you get the win.
Little MJ over there.
Yep, little MJ. And there was a scoring discrepancy, so I was the crazy parent over there yelling at the scorers and referees.
Ooh. Did you grab the camera and run out and show the ref? Like,
I should. I'm going to record every game now.
It's fixed. It's fixed.
Yeah.
You got money on this game, ref?
Yeah.
William Hill's covering the over in the Henderson youth basketball games. So hey, we were just talking about Torrey, the tournament there, and Joe didn't watch a whole lot, but I know you were watching a bunch. After playing the course, went on our little trip that we took down there. What were your thoughts watching it on TV?
I mean, I was picking out spots where I hit the ball when they kept showing some of the players, and I'm like, I hit it from there too, but the rough was like a third of the length that it was in the tournament. That course is just so freaking hard. It was set up like that's probably normal conditions that we played it in. The rough was short, the greens weren't super quick, but man, it's crazy how good those guys are.
Yeah, well, when we played it, the South was noticeably different.
Yeah,
compared to the North, like the greens were way faster.
Yeah, and more undulation, and just you get those Sunday pin placements out there. You see some of those pins, and like, holy crap! I mean that 17th hole or the 16th hole, the par 3, over the bunker and the goal. I mean,
that's not a big area either.
Like
some of the spots they put pins, it's like 10-foot radius around the hole
where you can get the ball to, and I mean, just unbelievable. And it was funny watching because 17 is a short hole. It's not long PGA standards.
I birdied that one we played, just so we know.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Joe.
Did you chip it in, Joe?
No. I had like an 8-footer for birdie. I was just mentioning, like, Torrey I'm really good at remembering holes, and Torrey's one of those places where I have a hard time remembering the holes, like in order. Most courses I can walk through in my head very easily.
You dropped in North Carolina on that.
Yeah. I mean, even Bandon, like I can walk through those holes in my head pretty easily. Jeremey, do you remember Torrey Pines very vividly, and can you walk through that both courses in your head?
There's a bunch of holes in the middle that I don't really remember, but I also consumed a lot of Mango Kart, so both days.
Some 4%ers.
Some 4%ers. Several. Like a dozen.
Yeah, we mentioned it's kind of a mirror of each other, so it's kind of hard.
It is. Some of the holes, there's a few of those holes that are just little dog leg, left to right. They just kind of look the same, and I don't remember the difference.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. But after watching it, though, man, I want to go down there again. I just want to play it in those type of conditions just to see.
And I mean, the South Course, the rough, when we played it, I mean, it wasn't as crazy as when they played this past weekend, but
it was still pretty nuts when
it wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't like firm and fast, dormant rough out at, Rhodes. It was, it's some nasty stuff. Yeah. So the things that they can do out of that is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So do you want to talk a little Rory P. Reed?
Sure.
Wait, is there anything else you guys want to talk about the farmers? Congrats to Max.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I always love seeing Max Homa win.
Great win for him. His interview afterwards, I'm not crying. That was great.
Do you think he gets a major this year?
It's in California.
Yeah.
I think he wins a major this year. I think he wins LA Country Club.
I mean, I think he's going to be the favorite going into it.
Yeah, I think he wins it.
And didn't he win a college event there?
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They were saying? I mean, did you see? I don't know if you guys saw this in the Discord chat, but did you see what he did today? Today. Yeah, he wins $1.5 million and then goes to Phoenix and gets in the Skins game at where's the Cart Barn guys at? What course is that?
Papago.
Yeah, he gets and wins $400 in the Skins game.
Dude,
shoots a 67 and wins the Papago Skins game. $400.
Max is the best.
Yeah, Max is awesome, man. I love Max Homa.
Right? I'm sure those guys were just like, that's awesome.
First one with his kid too, like super rad. I mean, he grew up not too far from there. I mean, that's a big win for him, I'm sure. Like, that's amazing. I love Max Homa. Obviously, probably top 5 my favorite players on tour.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremey, we'll get to your win here, picking him.
Yeah.
But you also lost because you did not make your pick for the one and done.
Oh, yeah, I realized that after.
You could have taken over the top spot.
I know. The whole Wednesday through Saturday thing kind of messed me up. And
no
I got
excuses.
confused.
I reminded you guys.
I know.
That's true. I have a Wednesday reminder, so luckily I at least got mine in on Tuesday.
Yeah, there's probably no coming back from that.
I mean,
unless I win,
some winners. You got to catch some winners.
You got one win.
Yeah.
I mean, hell. Okay. Happy birthday, Julian. Today's his birthday.
Yeah.
Happy
Shout out to Juju Bombs.
Bombs.
A little love for that. Either of you catch the Guilty Golf interview that went out today?
Yeah, I think I got 10 minutes left, but
Nice.
I've listened to most of it.
Really interesting story. Great. I love the small brands coming up and doing stuff. His hustle story is one of the best I've ever heard. That's why I told him after he told me that, I'm like, you're coming on the show. That is so good. Have the grips on my wedges and played this weekend, and I really like them. They feel really good. I can tell they are not as shock absorbent as the lambkins, because I play the sonars and they have that special material that's really deadening.
Totally.
But it didn't bother me. It actually felt.
Could tell where your mishits were?
Who mishits? What are you talking about? Center of the face, baby, all day. Jesus.
Sorry.
Could totally tell where the mishits were. But it's just on my wedges, so I didn't have, I'm not like trying to hit 175-yard shots with it. I'm not Glenn and Julian and all those guys. But really impressed with the grips. So I'm debating going to the recoil darts. The new ones, those 105s are really incredible.
Feel way stiffer and heavier than the stamp.
Yeah,
we'll say.
because I sent them an email saying, "Hey, what am I going to see? I know it's plays stiffer than the 110s, but what am I going to see?" And it's a lighter, stiffer shaft. The torque is lower. It's Joe, you hit the Strixon 6-iron. I have it in at 5-iron, and
I did.
It's pretty damn good.
Yeah, it definitely felt stiffer and heavier than the stamp says. I was surprised, because you wouldn't expect that out of the dart, especially with the previous dart. So yeah, good stuff.
So as soon as I can decide that or not, then I'll be throwing on some Guilty golf grips on the rest of the set. And how about the metal ferrules coming from BB and FCO? Did you see those? or not BBNFco.
And Northwest. What is it?
It's National Custom Putters.
National Custom.
Yeah. They do the 3D printing putters. Yeah.
I didn't.
Different.
See
You haven't seen it? Oh, I've just sent you the link. It's pretty. I mean, I'm not wild about the designs that they have on them, but I'm sure you can get whatever.
I'm sure it'll get better too as they go. If people start buying them, so.
But I mean, if it's a lightweight and doesn't throw the swing weight off crazy, it's gonna be a pretty cool looking option.
Could be useful if you need to add weight.
Yeah, that too. Rickie Johnson did a set for his Miras a couple years ago. And I mean, I posted a picture and people just went nuts about it. And he's like, yeah, no, these are just for me because they take so long to make and it's not even worth what it would cost to do it. So it's cool that they found a way to do it. And apparently they're reusable.
Ah, interesting. Well, that makes sense, nice. I guess.
Yeah. So the welcome party we had, the VGN welcome party the other night, I thought it was a great event. I thought it went really well. We had 20-something people show up out at 5-iron, had one bay for people to mess around in, and the new levels got a lot of demo. A lot of people were hitting them, checking them out. And then we had a closest to the pin contest, which one of the new members won. That was awesome to see.
With help from me.
Oh, sorry, Joe.
I still need half of that backpack, Andrew.
Did you teach him how to use a TrackMan?
No, so I wasn't really watching the closest to the pin, but everyone was teeing on the left side of the tee. And from our every Tuesday league nights, I know if it's being pushed to the left, you're on the wrong side of the tee. So Andrew hit his first shot because it's the first player I watched trying to hit it close to the pin. And it just pulled all the way to the left. And I was like, Andrew, put it on the right side of the tee. Next shot, he puts like 9. What did he win it with? 9 feet, 5 inches or something like that. And, I was like, thank you. Cut that backpack in half because that's what he won.
Won a sweet Vegas Golf Network logo. Travis Matthew. There's no S in that.
There's no S in Matthews.
Just like my name, Matthews.
Bez was like, tell Matt it's Matthew, not Matthews.
I'm sorry. I'm looking over at him and he's just got this.
Yeah.
Like scowl on his face.
But yeah, after I told Andrew on the right side of the tee, everyone else started doing it. So at least everyone after got it. But
there was only like one person after him. So
I know, but he did it after on the right side of the tee, which is.
Hey, I got it to 16 feet on the left side, so it wasn't that bad.
That's probably because you pushed it and the TrackMan pulled it.
No, I had it aimed way to the right because I saw everybody pulling it left.
Yeah, but that was fun. Really fun.
Good time.
Cool to see Jeremey there hitting some big old hookers.
It was enjoyable.
Yeah, that's Jeremey was not there.
He was there.
Yeah. I was there
in spirit.
In spirit. Yeah.
Yeah, Mike the Video Wizard does a great job, obviously. That cool video. I gave him some B-roll for him with the little, the hands. That turned out really well. But yeah, that dude does really good work.
Yeah, he's going to be out at Rhodes for the first event. We're going to have some drone footage, and he'll be out there shooting everybody. So we'll have some good footage this season to be sharing with everybody to hype up the events. Hey, dude, I'm blown away. We got 72 people signed up. The first event sold out 60 people. I mean, I'm just blown away. It's amazing. I'm so geeked about it. I'm glad everybody is excited about it. I had a conversation on Saturday after we got done playing with one of the new members. He called me. He goes, I got some questions. If you don't mind me talking. I'm like, let's go. And I talked to him for like 45 minutes. And he played on the AM Tour and the Golf Channel Tour. And he's just was looking for something and came across our post. And I'm pretty geeked about it. So
awesome.
Any of the VGN members that are listening, thank you so much. If you were in attendance, gave out some cool prizes, gave away some Quater shoes, True Links gift card, a BGT shaft, a whole bunch of shirts and some FN3P golf stuff, some hats, bunch of VGN swag. So thanks everybody that came out for that. And let's see. Okay, let's get into Patrick Reed and Rory.
Yeah.
What did you think about the palm tree gate?
So dumb.
So I only saw Brandl's video on Instagram.
Oh my goodness! Did he
the slow motion?
Like,
did you see it or no?
There's nothing else in the news, Brandl. I don't get me wrong. I like Brandl. Some of his takes are off the charts, but oh yeah, I watched it.
Dude, it was totally like JFK, like back into the left type shit. You know, like we're gonna slow it down here. We're gonna slow it down even more, and to the left. You can clearly see if it was to bounce off the first palm, it would have had to go, 90 degrees,
change direction, exactly. Accelerate.
Yeah, totally Seinfeld episode. I don't know what came of it. Like, did Patrick Reed like drop at the third tree? Is that why it was? Okay.
And the thing that's crazy to me about it is, it's not like it was a 170-yard shot that he now has a 150-yard shot in a better lie. Mm-hmm. It was not that, because it's a drivable
like
par
20
4.
yards, right?
Yeah, I mean it's just good.
But, I mean,
come on.
Still, like Brandl and him have some beef.
Oh,
of course,
dude. Absolutely. Absolutely. The whole T thing was hilarious.
Now, what really would have sucked, and people probably would have ate this up, is if Patrick Reed won over Rory.
Oh,
they would have ate the shit up. You know,
it's all we would have started the show with. The cheater Reed strips the golden boy. You know.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of your favorite players, so I mean, I understand where you're coming from.
He used to be. I used to really like him. The dude's got game, and he's just an odd fucker.
Yeah, he is.
Just an odd man.
Cheater.
And a cheater. Yeah.
It's just amazing that he always gets attention, like, in the negative ways. It's like,
that could just be his, his game. Like, that's what he wants to do. I mean, obviously, he likes to stir controversy. I'm feeling, for the most part, because he's always in it. Since college.
Yeah.
So he likes it. I mean, the tee. Rory and him were a little childish on the tee toss, but
yeah. But would you greet somebody if they subpoenaed you on Christmas Eve? That story is hilarious.
No, yeah. I mean,
what was he expecting? A little bro hug and
open arms. Man, good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you again, you fuck.
Yeah,
I mean. So
I almost feel like Patrick Reed did it on purpose, just to if that's really him, like really he likes that. It was totally on purpose. Like, he didn't go over there expecting Rory to be like, Patrick, great to see you. It was not that at all.
He was went over to antagonize.
That's all he's good for, is stirring the pot. That's it.
Yeah, he went over there to antagonize, and he's a child and he needs attention, and great player, but I mean, you don't need to do that shit.
Hey, we got some action in the chat tonight.
Have
you been paying attention? Oh, look at Joe. God,
hey, first
Joe.
time ever. Oh, Roars was up in here? What are you doing, Roars? Roars? I'm the only player that doesn't take your putter out of my bag, just so you know.
That is true. Jeremy's never put it in his bag.
That's true.
Joe hasn't taken it out.
Yeah.
Mine's a permanent backyard putter right now. It's my go-to in the backyard.
I think you have that putter, Matt. You need to send it to Roars.
It's in my closet. It's in the golf. It's in the golf closet.
Cyrus and Chris always up in here every week. Appreciate it.
Yes. Roar says Joe can't remember the holes because he took 12s on them.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. No. Cyrus, first event sold out. Thank you. It's pretty awesome. 60 players signed up for that. And if you guys want to let us know what you think about Brandl and the whole Patrick Reed thing, because it is pretty funny. But I have never wanted to go to Dubai and play golf. I've watched this tournament a lot and the other events in Dubai, but for some reason, I don't know if it was the way that the DP was showcasing the course. My God, did it look amazing. And I just was like, it would be so much fun to go there and play golf.
Yeah, the coverage, I mean, there's nonstop building there, but the coverage gets better every year. It's it's incredible.
Yeah,
with all the technology
that skyline is just amazing. And
I mean, that's DP World Tour's like premier event, I think.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. They start the season and end the season out there. So, yeah, I would absolutely love to get over there and play some golf. There's just so many cool things to see over there. It's 16 million people a year. Cyrus says the Emirates course there is my personal top 5 course ever. Wow. Cyrus, you've been around a lot of places. That's pretty amazing
for sure.
That is pretty amazing. So Rory with the clutch putt on the 18th hole to seal the victory. I mean, that's a lot of pressure on him right there, because I mean, the only thing in my opinion, the only thing going through his head is, I don't want to tee it up with this fucker. This putt has to go in, absolutely has to go in.
I woke up like at whatever it was, 2:30, fell asleep to Golf Channel, and I saw that putt go in. I was like, okay, cool. Like, he's not gonna fuck this up on 18. Like, it's Rory's. So I went to bed.
Well, he got lucky. He almost put it in the water off the tee, and had a really nasty lie that he had to lay up, which they were showing is how many times he's hit it in the water on that hole.
Yeah.
So laid up to his number, and I mean, I think he wanted that a lot closer than what it was. But
is that final hole? Is that par 5 with the water in the front? It's like the horizontal green. Is that what that last hole is?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to carry the water. There's water right off the tee. I mean, not a lot of people. There was quite a few people that got there too, I guess, if you hit a good tee shot. I saw 183 ball speed out of Rory. I mean, that's, unless it was kilometers. Was it kilometers? Did they show kilometers in DP World Tour? Or did they? I think it was 183 mph.
I think they still measure it miles per hour.
I don't know.
But yeah, so let's plan a Dubai trip.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Screw Bandon. Let's go to Dubai. Okay. So let's see. Joe, we'll start with Saturday. Some golf we played this past week. Jeremey and myself played on Saturday with Matt, and who else was? Why am I drawing a blank?
Didn't you?
Yeah, Bob.
Bob. Gosh,
what are you talking about? Jeez.
Whew. I just draw a complete and utter blank. I've been doing that lately. It's the old age thing. So, yeah. So the Bob West, myself, Jeremey, and Fowler, new member of the VGN, were out at Rhodes. I thought it was funny because it was very cold, and they told Matt the day before, no frost delay, just cart path only till 9, and we were going off at 8, so an hour, okay. And that front 9 was frozen.
Yes, it was.
It was frozen. No frost delay, but that didn't mean there was no frost, because, wow. Matt and I both pulled our shots left on 4, the little short par 4, and we were in the shadows of the houses, and it was slush. It was ice and mud and water, just absolute slush. So, and I wanted to get one or two rounds out there before our first tournament of the year, because Rhodes has bitten me a couple times on a few holes out in tournament play, and I kind of want to eradicate that from my game. And the front 9 greens were just absolute garbage. I mean,
horrific.
Worse than what Chimera was, Joe.
Really?
Like way worse.
Huh.
Patchy, bumpy, no grass, the blue paint fertilizer. I was talking with Sean Rowe, and he said, yeah, there's 4 grasses in there right now, and the greenskeeper wants to shut down to get it fixed, and they won't let him. And then they're letting people play on a frozen green, which isn't going to help anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand you want to get those tee times and get that money, but you're running it because the back
sacrificing. The
back was like a completely different golf course.
Yeah.
The greens on the back were almost perfect. I mean, they were really good. And I know it's the later play.
Why.
It's the later play. Nobody's hitting into those greens when they're frozen.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, I was shocked. I haven't seen it that bad since we've been out there. The rest of the course, though, was pretty damn good. You know, aside from the greens, everything else was right on. Except for the sprinklers on 18 were kind of having a spaz attack. Coming on, shutting off, coming on, shutting off. Matt works for the water district. We're like, hey, Jeremy's like, can they do that?
Nope.
Like, no, they can't.
You got a secret shopper out here, Rhodes.
So hopefully the greens get in a little better shape by our tournament. We got 2.5 weeks. Hopefully a little sunshine and get rid of the damn cold. Let those greens heal in the morning instead of letting people walk all over them.
Yeah, I think they will be.
I hope so too. All right, then, Joe, you played in the Skins game out at Chimera.
I did, yeah.
How'd that go?
Oh, it was good. Greens were a hair better than they were last time we were out there, which was nice to see. We played on, we teed off at, we had like a hour frost delay or something like that, 45 minutes. Me and Rob on the first tee, like we hit it down the fairway and it was just bouncing. Like it just looked like it was frozen. I think I had like 50 yards into that green. But yeah, it was cool. Got some skins, won my money back, basically paid for my round. It was good. I started off trying to go into that round like no doubles. I had one double because I was trying to win Vegas.
That was the fourth hole, right? What?
Oh no, I think
third hole.
Fourth. No, it wasn't the fourth. It was the third.
Third. The short landing.
Yeah, it was. We didn't have any wind up until that point. I just didn't expect the wind, and I missed a putt and whatever. But I really was like really trying to focus on winning Vegas because I should have won it the week before, or the last time we played out there. And
well, you would have won it if you would have played.
If I had played, yeah. But Vegas tied, and I guess the rules are he sent it out a few weeks ago. If there's a tie, it gets pushed over the next week. So next week's Vegas pot is like probably going to be like $500+.
So do you know? Because I don't know if somebody that wasn't in it gets in it.
Well, that's what me and Rob were talking about. We were like talking about like if you weren't in it last week, you should have to pay double for the next week. I think what Rob was trying to say. Because you helped create the pot, but Trevor was like, "No, that's not the rules I sent out." So no, if you join Vegas next week, it's carried over, and that's what it is. So I am playing on Sunday, trying to win the Vegas pot for sure. That'll be a nice payday. But yeah, Chimera was cool. I hit a 358-yard drive on number 18, which was rad.
Son.
I had like 57 yards into that green.
Was that
we were downwind
or
we were downwind, but I hit the correct spot, and yeah, it was. I mean, to hit that fairway that far down is pretty difficult because the water's on the left.
Yeah.
But yeah, I blasted it, and that was a big one because that tee's not very elevated either.
No, I always like to go on the left side right before the water. It's so scary. But the last time I was there, hit it real close and made the putt.
Yeah. So I played with Rob and Trevor and Tommy, and yeah, it was a fun one. You know, I always enjoy playing Chimera. It's the East Side Rhodes. I mean, that's really what it is. East Side Rhodes Ranch.
Yeah.
And that pro shop is looking real colorful right now.
Yeah.
You been in that pro shop lately?
The trailer?
Yeah.
No,
there is a lot of colorful prints and colored T-shirts and colored hats, and
they're on my shit list right now. So
yeah, it's very colorful in there.
All right, Jeremy,
or a bad thing?
Oh,
it depends. I mean, I don't know. You know, I don't know. It's like if you wear a bad birdie, then you might be into it. If you wear pins and aces, you might be into it.
Oh, so Adam's not going to be going in there anytime soon.
Yeah, exactly.
No bad birdie douches. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not buying anything unless it's like 50% off. That's the only time I buy a bad birdie. But no, it's just interesting. Like it's crazy because it's just, like the way golf has gone and the prints and the color, and it's like that's what it is right now. And Chimera Pro Shop fits that bill, Just funny.
That's wild because their community doesn't really fit that profile in my opinion.
Exactly. It's just interesting. It's like, it's like the Instagram, like, I mean,
well, you got a Twitter, you got a TikTok star, you got a TikTok star driving all your traffic.
I just was in there because I had to buy gloves, so I noticed it. I was like, I haven't been in here in a while, and it's very colorful up in here. Mm-hmm. It's just weird because not a lot of pro shops are like that. So it's just just notice it.
All right, Jeremy. So how'd the 5 wood do for you? We'll get to your Coyote outing here in a second, but how's the 5 wood? I saw you. We didn't ride together on Saturday, but I did see you hit it a few times.
Yeah, 5 wood's good. I still don't know how far I hit it, but I cannot hit the thing left, which is great. It's just a nice straight ball. I need to figure out how far I can hit it because I don't know if it's replacing my 3-iron sort of, because I hit it really high and it feels spinny, but I need more time with it. But I'm hitting it well. I'm hitting it better than probably any fairway wood I've hit in quite a while. So
yeah, that TR shaft is really good.
Yeah, love the TR.
Yeah, I am playing Wednesday with Reed at Highland Falls.
Checking that one off, huh?
Checking that one off. And I've been, I don't know, the UDI for me is a club that when I hit it well, it's fantastic. But when I hit it well, I don't hit the 5 wood well at all. And I know it's an adjustment. I'm trying to make the same swing with 2 different clubs that I shouldn't be doing. And I really have been working on hitting the 5 wood better and having actually the use of that club while it's in my bag instead of just looking at it all the time. So I've been working on some setup changes with it, and the last couple outings I've hit it really well. And then Saturday the UDI was just utter trash for me. I need a 200 club. I need a 200 to 210 club, and the UDI has been my 195 club. So we had 3 of the par 3s what were they? They were all at like 196 and 200 yards out at Rhodes, the long ones. And I didn't hit a good shot one time with it. And so I was talking with Rory today, and I said, I need to find a 200 to 210 club. And the UDI is 21 degrees. I have a 19.5 degree hybrid. And then the 5 wood is 19 degrees, but it can go up to 21 or down to 17. So what I've done is I'm going to keep it at 17, keep it down, and use it for distance. Since I am hitting it a little bit higher now, that helps me. But the UDI, I'm pulling it and putting that hybrid in. And if all goes well, because that Honma hybrid is the only one I've ever hit that I've liked. If all goes well, then I'll probably put the 20 degree new level hybrid in next. If this works out for me.
How about a 7 wood?
Yeah, I had a Honma 7 wood, and it just, I don't know. I don't know what it was about it. I did not hit it well.
I think the new 7 woods are really tempting. The new Titleist is great. The new Callaway.
I really want to hit that Stealth 2 5 wood, the titanium with the adjustable on the sole. I mean, and Rory's even said, dude, that club is ridiculous.
Speaking of hitting clubs really well, I had a close call on Sunday. I literally thought I was going to blow up the hole on 17. Like, I literally thought I was going to dunk it because I hit it. I think I had a 9-iron, like downwind, like 158 or something like that. It went right over the flag, hit like 8 feet behind it, and spun back like 3 feet. I had like, I had like 3 feet left for a birdie, but it literally looked like it was gonna dunk in the hole. And even at Chimera, when I was as close as I was, I didn't think I hit that great of a shot at Chimera when it was hanging on the lip. Like, this is the one that I felt like should have went in, because it literally felt like it was pinpoint right from takeoff impact. I was like, that is on it. And at least I won the skin and the closest to the pin, but it literally, I felt it. I thought I was going to
robbed.
A little bit. Yeah. I mean, I felt like I was going to have to apologize to the greenskeeper for blowing up his hole. Like, literally, I thought I was going to
be okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I literally felt like it was fucking just blown up the hole. Like, I thought it was in. I just needed a little bit more spin.
Get a spin to your ball.
Yeah, it was a good shot though. It was a fun one.
I told Bob, I said, I'm going to write, "This is a yellow ball" on one of the Odins and make you play it. You only play, hey, it's a yellow ball. It says right on there, this is a yellow ball. But that was another outing for me with Odin that played the whole day with it, and well, until I put in the water on that one par 3 on the back. But really enjoying that golf ball. Jeremy, let's talk about Coyote.
Yeah, Coyote was actually in really good shape. The greens were pretty quick. I know it's been rough lately. Last few rounds out there for some people have been a little bit rough. It's actually really good. Super firm fairways, just run out forever. Greens were quick and receptive. We did not play our best golf yesterday. And we were talking about it throughout the day. It was like, if you don't go there with your A game, you get exposed. Whatever weakness you have that day is going to be multiplied by 100. If you're not hitting your irons good, if you're not hitting the tee shot good, if you can't get out of a bunker, you are going to be embarrassed there.
Yes.
It's just such a hard course. And we played the black tees like we usually do. It doesn't matter if you play the white tees, because then there's new problems in range off the tee. You've had a new set of issues. So
when we played out there in one of the VGN events a couple of years ago, where everybody played from 6,100 yards, I think is what it was, and all the big hitters like played like crap because it is a completely different golf course.
It is.
Holy crap! Hang on a second.
Great shape.
We got some breaking news here. Ooh. Eric Greenlee has joined the chat.
Mr. Greenlee.
What is up, Mr. Greenlee?
Mr. PXG, Louis Vuitton, peanut butter jelly winger, Eric Greenlee.
Yes, Odin is a golf ball. And yes, I like it. So, welcome to the show, Eric. Okay, so how did you play? Because you never privy that, give me that information.
I'm very secretive. No, there was a lot of pars made. There was a couple doubles made, a couple birdies made. It was a struggle. Like, it's just constant up and down, like just scrambling to par.
Did you play the 5-wood out there too? The new 5-wood?
Yeah.
Because you probably hit that more out there than you did at Rhodes.
Yeah.
How did it do at Coyote?
It's really a great club, and it sits really open and flat. I hit a few that were like surprisingly long, and then a couple that are kind of normal, maybe felt a little shorter. So I'm still so confused about how far it's going. I need to get on a launch monitor and just hit 50 balls and see what we're doing. But
yeah,
it feels great and it looks good. So
go run down to RoboGolf.
Yeah, I may have to do that this week.
That's something I may do too, just to get all my stuff dialed in, especially with the new clubs, the new irons.
Yeah,
I'm so scared. I want to bend them, but I don't, because they need to be flat, because they're pretty upright for me, and I'm just nervous. Maybe I'll wait till Greenlee gets here and he can come over and do it for me. That way, if he breaks it, he's got to buy it.
You're gonna have 6 new level irons and 1 PXG.
Too funny. Okay, before we get into our weatherman report for this week, I do want to ask everybody a favor. If you're enjoying the show and for any reason whatsoever you're a YouTube geek like a lot of us are, please come check out the Chasing Daylight podcast channel. I'm uploading videos weekly of the show. I just had the interview with Cole from Guilty Golf. That is on there. You can watch that. And I'm learning some new editing, and I'm learning how to make it look good. So
yeah, we got a good one coming up later this week or next week.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
next week's Monday interview is going to be a good one. So you gonna tease it, Joe? Or
let's just say it takes. He's a photographer from the Pines of the Sand Hills.
Gonna be worth a listen.
Yeah.
Gonna be worth a listen. All right, let me get over here and bring in Matt, the weatherman, for this weekend's golf forecast.
What's up, everybody? I'm Fox 5 meteorologist Matt Gontarek, back again with another golfing forecast heading into this coming weekend. It's looking much better than last weekend, but Saturday, if you were out the last couple of days, it was a perfect start to the weekend. We had temperatures in the mid to upper 50s, plenty of sunshine, light winds, and then the winds picked up this past Sunday. But things are looking great to get out for golf Saturday and Sunday of this coming weekend. Temperature-wise, we're back in the low to mid 60s for the start of February. We're also going to see some dry conditions, more sunshine heading our way over the weekend. Lighter winds, 5 to 10 miles per hour. We may even get a few gusts, 15 at times, but things are looking dry heading into this weekend. We're back in the 60s. So if you're getting out for some golf, well, you're going to enjoy it. Have a great rest of your week.
Yeah, I love hearing that.
Yeah, let's win some fucking Vegas pots. Let's go.
I would go join you, but it's sold out. So
yeah,
and that field is stacked.
Yeah,
it's gonna be.
I mean, I wish it was at like Rhodes or Chimera because I'd feel more comfortable. But
oh, come on,
I'm
you know Boulder Creek.
Yeah,
There's
but
birdies.
I'm still going
There's
after
plenty of birdies to be made at Boulder Creek.
I just got to putt well. But
that's what it is.
Yeah. At least the greens will be pure and quick. We know that.
I just want to win that shit really bad because I should have won the first weeks.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
And Trevor said he texted me today. He's like, "Are you going to update your handicap?" I'm asking for a friend.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
So I added some of the scores I haven't posted recently, and it dropped 0.3. He goes, "You shot a 73 at Chimera the other week on the 7th." I was like, "I did not shoot 1 over. There's no way." Because I played with you, right, Matt?
Yeah, no, you shot a 76. I thought it was
4 or 5 over.
75.
Yeah. No, I shot 4 over, I think.
No,
it was 3 over.
You beat me by 1.
Yeah.
I don't have a record 76. Of it, so it didn't exist. It didn't happen. I said,
send
me the scorecard.
I told you,
I'm going to send me the scorecard, and I'll post it. I don't have record of it.
I'm the handicap chair, and I'll go ahead and make that correction.
He has been receiving many complaints.
There's no way I shot 3 over. I didn't shoot 3 over.
Let me check my score. I remember
maybe 4 over.
You beat me by 1 stroke at Chimera, and I shot 76. I promise you that.
It's on 18 birdies. Didn't you do it on 18 birdies?
No, I didn't do 18 birdies that day. I don't have it. And I said, send me the scorecard. I'll post it because I don't have it.
Yeah, that's Joe's thing right now.
I'm a soul golfer. Okay.
He's gone from this, I want to play 2-3 times a week, I'm going to post every score, every stat, to I'm for the love of the game.
That ended like 2 years ago, bro.
I don't care about my score, bro.
2 years ago. Look,
it's about the game, man.
I'm a 5 or 6. Like that's where I'm going to be for a while. Like that's what it is. Like
it's a good place to be.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm not going to
eat vegan bagels, smoke some flour with the West brothers, and
Cyrus is right. Joe going full
negative
here,
bro. Like, hey,
full P read.
Doesn't Trevor collect all the scorecards?
Yeah, he does.
So then show me the scorecard.
And then he hangs them on the wall like a serial killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throws darts at him all day.
Probably does.
This fucker.
Probably does. Look, show me the scorecard. I'll post it. But I was not 1 over that day. I know that 100% for sure.
No, you weren't 1 over. You shot a 75.
You were
3 over.
I was at best 4 over. There's no way I was 3 over. I was 4 over. Tops.
No, because I did the scorecard that day, and I know you were 3 over.
No, because I beat my handicap by 2. I remember this, but I don't know what I shot on the front and the back, so I can't post my game. You don't even know what
your handicap is. How did you beat your handicap?
I'm a 6. I knew I beat my handicap by 6.
You're a 6 for the scores you've posted, not the games you've played.
No. Just send me the scorecard. I'll post it. Give me the scorecard. I don't have record of it. So that is what it is. I know for sure.
The only scores Joe has posted is what I've done for him for the tournaments.
No, I just posted all the North Carolina scores.
Wow.
Yeah, because Trevor, I said, don't worry, Trevor. I will post them because one of your people are trying to ask about it. I'll post what I have done.
Oh yeah, you got to look out, man. You're trying to take somebody's money. They're gonna.
Well, when he said you shot one over on January 7th, I was like, you are a liar. Show me the scorecard because I would have remembered that one.
Oh yeah, we would have been talking about that. No, I'm almost positive it was a 75.
I'm almost positive it was a 76.
That's what you shot though, Jeremy, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 76.
Maybe I beat you one by on the net.
Jeremy don't play
What's net?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't play net. Just play net.
Anyway, I know you got either way, whatever.
Yeah. Show me the scorecard. I'll post it. If there's a scorecard out there, show me it. I'll post it. I don't remember.
This guy's just defensive as hell.
Just saying.
Man.
I'm trying to get the Vegas money this weekend.
Soul golf does not translate to scorecard golf, Joe.
No. Soul golf does not translate to trying to win $500 weekend Boulder Creek golf.
You're taking that money away from, a 16 handicap that got 2 double eagles.
With 2 pops on each hole.
Yeah. you're lives are being wrecked. That's diapers for some people,
No, because that's going to drop me to like a 4, and I'm not a 4.
Oh, I just shoot in the 70s all the
I've
time.
seen you
I'm
play
not
to
a
a 4.
Yeah, I can play to a 4.
That's what a handicap is. That's like
I play to a 4 in January, maybe. Other than that, I'm a 6. And since Boulder Creek is going to be in February, I'm not a 4.
Oh. Joe's the only player in the world that plays better in winter.
That's true, man. That's true. Because
winter rules don't apply to me, man.
No, because in December I get to play more golf, so I get the feel down, and then after that it's downhill.
Glad to know this about Joe. When we play TPC, you're only getting 3 strokes. That's
no, Cyrus. I should get a 4. Like minimum, I'm a 4. Just produce the scorecard because it's out there.
Oh, wow.
He's got it in a filing cabinet somewhere.
If it's in there and you send me a picture, I will post it.
That kind of sounds like something Patrick Reed would say at a press conference. Show me the scorecard and I'll post it.
I will.
But I'm not posting anything until I see the scorecard.
Joe doesn't want to post it. Joe doesn't want to post it because then he's going to push down all those North Carolina scores that are on his.
He wants to keep those on there.
I shot like 7 over at Tobacco Road.
I don't blame him at all. That's a pretty sick.
He just has Bandon, Georgia, and North Carolina.
Road, Mid Pines, Southern Pines.
Mid Pines was tough, man. I shot like 15 over there.
I may not be the greatest golfer, but look at my accolades for where I've played this year, brother.
Look, here's the thing. I don't remember what I shot. So you got to produce a scorecard, and you can't tell me what I shot because I don't remember.
It's funny that everybody else remembers.
I don't think it's correct. I don't think it's correct. So I don't know.
Trevor's got the scorecard.
Then produce it.
Trevor, you're being called out.
That's right. He doesn't listen.
No.
You dick.
Don't. Okay, so Joe, I'm going to talk about our scores, our picks for last week, and then I'm going to lead that into the odds. So if you want to prepare yourself for that.
Okay.
All right. So last week's picks, we had I had Rickie Fowler. He finished 11th. I got 67 points for that. Joe had Taylor Montgomery. Really bummed to see him fall out because he played so well the first couple of days.
He took a shit.
Yeah, that last day, that South Course, man. Whew. He finished 31st. And then Jeremey with the big win. Max Homa, 22-1, 3 points away from being a really good day for you, hitting that bonus. But you did get 500 points for that. So the current standings, Jeremey has taken over the lead. He is at 1384 on the season. Joe is at 1103, 281 points behind, and I am at 683 points behind. Jeremey, after not winning any events last year, you've won twice this season. Congrats. Congrats.
This is my year.
Yeah. I mean, Seamus and Max. That sounds like a Disney show.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so this week we got Pebble Beach. It's another pro-am. That's another pro-am, the second one in 3 weeks. I was looking over the field, not typical Pebble. I think with the waste management being an elevated event and having a stacked field, a lot of the guys taking this week off. I mean, you get ready for a high-profile event, or you go play Pebble Beach with a bunch of amateurs. I can see where their mindset is. So first real indication that the elevated events are affecting other tournaments, I think, is this one. So, all right, Joe, let's go over the odds, and then we'll make our picks.
Yeah, your favorites this week are Jordan Spieth and Matt Fitzpatrick at 9-1. Victor Hovland 10-1. Mav McNeely, Tom Hoagie, Seamus Power 18-1. Andrew Putnam 20-1. Justin Rose 25-1. Matt Kuchar, Keith Mitchell, Denny McCarthy 33-1. Joel Damon 35-1. Taylor Pendrith 40-1. Thomas Detry 45-1, along with Alex Smalley. Dean Burmester 50-1. Kevin Kisner 60-1. Ryan Palmer 70-1. Grayson Sigg 80-1. Garrick Higo 90-1. Charlie Hoffman 150-1. And all the way at the bottom we got Rory Sabatini 350-1.
350-1 for the Sabatini. Garrick Higo's been playing really well lately.
Okay, yeah, there's some good ones out there. Zach Blair's playing. Did you listen to his Fried Egg podcast? That was a good one.
No, I have not. I
haven't yet.
I've been deep in a true crime podcast right now. That's all I've been listening to lately. It's a terrible, terrible rabbit hole to go down.
It is.
Trey told me today that I have to watch the No Laying Up thing about the Sanford golf. You guys, either of you watch
Sanford
that?
Golf.
Sanford Golf.
Stanford.
Oh no, he mentioned that to me the other week. I haven't done it yet.
Because Henderson's
own years old, I think.
Yana Wilson, she made her announcement today. She is going to college.
Oregon.
She's going to go play at Oregon.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Trey said, "Have you watched the No Laying Up thing about Stanford?" I'm like, "No," and he's like, "Dude, what's your problem? Go watch it." So
anything to be close to Bandon.
It's not that far.
I'd probably go play Oregon too.
It's
Eugene Country Club.
I mean, me personally, like Hawaii, San Diego, places where there's beaches and beautiful weather year round. But I mean, I don't know much about the Oregon women's golf program, but they got themselves a hell of a stick coming.
I think I'd go to like Monterey Junior College.
or Augusta.
Yeah, community college. Yeah. Augusta State.
Yeah, Augusta State for sure. Oh, I wonder if Augusta State had a women's team, and when women weren't allowed to play, they didn't get to play Augusta National. They had to play Augusta Muni.
Probably.
Food for thought. Okay, let's see. Jeremey, you are the first pick this week. Who is it that you have?
I really want to pick Jordan Spieth, but I don't want to pick number one. I am going to go with, where is he? Seamus again.
18-1.
18-1 with the big man. Seamus. All right, I'm picking second, and I'm just going to go real quick. New daddy, it's a trend. Joel Damon.
You fuck. I was going to pick Joel Damon.
I've been wanting to do that for so goddamn long.
Wow.
Damn it.
What's his odds?
4-1.
Oh, Jesus. 4 to no, it's not.
25-1, I think. Or no,
35-1.
35-1.
That's right.
Damn it. I was going to pick Joel Damon.
Ha ha! Finally. Vengeance is mine.
I just put my bet in on him too.
Powered by Riverside FM.
Damn. I might need a minute here now.
Okay.
I was sold on Damon.
Cyrus, Eric, Chris, are you guys still listening? Got any picks you want to let us know? Who you think is going to win this week?
I'm going to go deep then. Fuck you.
You gonna make a stupid pick like my stupid Rickie pick didn't.
That wasn't stupid.
Redman. Doc Redman, 200 to 1.
Doc Redman. Wow, you are going a stupid pick.
You never know.
You
never know.
It's a $2,000 win on $10.
And you know what? This is something that I absolutely love about the PGA Tour is you get these stories of these guys. I'm gonna totally not remember their names, but we just had a couple events, some young kids doing really well that are out there that, you're not going to get that shot and live, unless they change it down the road. But it's awesome to see. And yeah, it's a no name that nobody knows, but it's fun to see them come out there and try and make a name for themselves and have an opportunity to win a lot of fucking money.
Yeah. Well, Doc Redman's not going out there to try. He's going to win.
Oh, okay. Do or do
200
not.
200 to 1.
You got it.
I used to like him when he was a Titleist guy, but I think he switched to TaylorMade. So
he's been on TaylorMade for a little bit, I think.
Has he? I think so. I think it was like 2 weeks ago when I saw him that he wasn't wearing a Titleist.
Well, he was on the Foreplay YouTube channel like a year or two ago with those guys, and they were on TaylorMade. So,
dude, who sent
Redman for 2 years? Then
who sent that video in the chat that they were asking about? Was that you, Joe, that shared that?
About the influencers?
Talking about
yeah,
really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great little video talking about how these golf brands that have been around for a long time are adapting to the change, and views are more important than seeing the pro on the weekend on TV. I was talking to Erica with that, and she was like, does anybody even know what ADP is? Because that's what Homa wears on his shirt.
I mean, I do. But
yeah, because it's
because we utilize it.
Yeah, it's a time management software. But she's like, so do you really think that does anything for them? I said it gets people talking about them. And then you never know. There may be a small business owner that is a golf fan and watched it and was like, oh, let me check that out because
yeah, that's older generation that's watching for sure. Like, there's no 20-year-old that's watching, looking at like, oh, ADP. I know what that is.
Yeah, not at all.
For me, it's like, oh, I used to clock in on ADP when I was 23 years old.
That's about it. So it's interesting. Jeremy, you've got that pose of I need to get something off my chest.
No,
we haven't had any Jeremy deep thoughts lately.
It's been a while.
It's been quite a while.
So, have you guys heard of Tacoma?
Oh my
Tacoma
goodness!
Golf?
Yeah.
I swear I've heard of them like a few years ago, but I don't even know if they're that old. But I saw a list of like influencers that are sponsored now by them. I guess they've made a big push for influencers or something lately.
I just did it the other day.
I saw some list.
Where did it go?
I don't even know where I saw it.
It's in your journal.
Oh, I may have deleted it already.
But I know that
dude,
there was
so many people. You got PGA memes.
There's the guy with the crazy shirts that lives in like Malaysia, Joe. Golf sidekick or something.
Yes, golf sidekick. What a player.
What a player.
What a player.
Sidekick. That was it. Claire Rogers.
Yeah, Claire
was on it. Let's see.
What is Tacoma? And then it all made sense. Like it's a club brand, but I know nothing about them.
Yeah. Kevin
paying
Furness,
good money.
the tattoo artist. Well, that's what I said. Here it is right here. I got it here. So it's Eric Anders Lang, PGA Memes, Mood Swing Golf, Golf Sidekick, Claire Hogel. All signed. And I said, they're either really, really cheap, they're not paying them nothing.
No, let me tell you, I know yesterday, I'm not going to say anything, about who it is, but I know how much one of those people makes off of this deal, Tacoma.
Ooh. Really?
I don't feel comfortable saying it on here because I don't want to go back to them, but it's not small amount of money. I wouldn't consider it that small.
Whoa.
So,
yeah, I said Tacoma either has too much money or they're not paying these people shit. So based on that, they have too much money.
They have a lot of money.
Yeah, Kevin Furness, the tattoo guy that's in the VGN, he has a set of those.
Okay.
And that's one of the ones that I was looking at. But what did you? How do you look at them now as they take all these golf influencers, sign them as players, and are putting that out there? Does it?
I'm starting to lose respect for them.
FYI, Cyrus wants you to spill it.
Oh, did you? Is that what he said?
I can't say.
Can you disclose the amount?
Not necessarily. I'll say the amount. I'll say the amount. What I heard was $80,000 a year to play their clubs.
Wow. I would take that.
Matthew at thebreakfastball.com.
I mean, that's a lot of money for someone that's not, at the highest level playing, and that's tiny compared to those players.
Yeah, it's not a shit ton.
But I mean,
of money,
for someone that grew a following, and it's one part of what they're doing for their business. That's a good chunk.
I got about 25 new followers from our North Carolina trip, so I need to take a lot more golf trips. But if I do, then I can make $80,000 a year playing those clubs
to cover all your golf trip expenses. I could see that. I could see you going to Katie and saying, "Hey, look, I'm going to be a golf travel influencer because they're going to pay me $80,000 to play these clubs."
A lot of those people are getting paid in other avenues as well. So they're probably, that $80,000 is maybe 50% of what they're making elsewhere.
Oh yeah, some of those people, their YouTube channels and everything else are just
that could be 10% of what they're making or whatever.
Could be.
So,
but it's interesting. And they're not they're for the most part they're nobodies to me.
Eric Anders Lang is a nobody to you?
He's the biggest name. He's the biggest name. He's the biggest name for sure.
I don't know. Travis Miller or PGA Memes, he does some incredible stuff.
Okay, I didn't see PGA.
He does, but look at Rick Shields. He's been there for years.
Yeah, and nobody knows PGA Memes' face really like we do. People know PGA Memes, but they know. Do they know his face?
Yeah, because I think over the last year and a half, he's really changed the way.
Think so.
Go back and listen to, because he was one of the first interviews that we did that on the Chasing Daylight podcast, and it was like episode 10, and he was talking about.
You don't see faces on podcasts unless they're on YouTube, right?
No, I'm not talking about listening to seeing his face. I'm talking about listen to the way he was talking about what he's doing and where he's going with it. I mean, he got out from behind the camera as PGA Memes and
he has done some more stuff, that's for sure.
I mean, he's doing the interviews, the house visits with the pros. It's amazing content.
Yeah, but there's no way his face is as recognizable as Eric Anders Lang. Eric started it.
Doesn't have that voice.
Nasal.
That's the problem.
Nasal. But Eric Anders Lang has been in front of the camera since he started. So
yeah,
his face is way more recognizable than PGA Memes.
But I don't think that matters. I think it's the number of followers you have. The reach.
Yeah, as long as he's posting it, then the face doesn't matter for sure.
Yep.
I mean, for people that we appreciate how high quality of his content is, Eric Anders Lang is amazing. I would he's one of my limited number of people that I follow regularly and watch everything they put out.
Yeah.
But to those golf brands, it's just numbers.
I mean, it's definitely, it's changing. It has changed. It's not changing. It has. And it's, that's how the million new golfers from COVID, that's how they consume their content, is through Instagram and YouTube. And
yep.
That's what
not
it is
CBS.
nowadays.
It's not CBS on Sunday afternoon doing the finals. That's
no, it's not
sure.
Burns and Wilcox on a polo anymore. It's, Tacoma on a YouTube video.
Yep. Mm-hmm. They're getting a lot more sales from that. Yeah, Cyrus is right. PGA memes moves the needle more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good for them. Whatever. Do they influence me? I'm sure there's a part of me that maybe it raises a question. Like if I see something, I may have a little interest. Like Cyrus posting a couple things lately that I'm interested in, or something I'm needing, and I know,
like I might need a ghost golf towel. Like I don't know.
Seriously, like I'm literally looking.
Finder?
I'm literally looking for a rangefinder right now. Cyrus posts it.
Yeah, Jeremy disgruntledly handed back my.
What is it? A Harold Taylor?
No.
Pro.
Precision
something?
Pro. Yeah, the one that's got the app that goes with it. He handed back to me and goes, "Here."
I don't even have one, and you can have this back.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking for one. But yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's awesome that regular people that can, get to that point and start influencing people. But it just depends. Some people are all about that. Like they want everything good. Anything that good puts out, they want that.
Golf balls.
That's their thing. Some people don't. They just, I go there for reviews and maybe a little info because I'm like, I have a hard time committing to buying things unless I'm, at that point where I'm ready. So I get as much information as I can as possible, even about something stupid.
Like a 5-wood?
Like a 5-wood, like a rangefinder. That's just how I am. But
I've always been that way. Like whether I'm going to buy, like an indoor AC unit, like I'm on YouTube, like watching 20 videos trying to find out which one's best, or if I'm going to buy an outdoor jacuzzi, inflatable jacuzzi,
Oh my God.
I'm watching.
I think I heard that.
Did you just say finna buy?
If I'm finna buy. No, but
oh wow.
That's how you consume your reviews now, and that's how you find and you watch all these videos and you absorb this content, and then you make your decision based on what these people say. Like that's how I am nowadays. I don't just go to the store and look at them, and then if I go to the store and I see 3 options, I'm looking online to see which one I'm finna buy.
That's why I ended my Costco membership, because I'm the exact opposite. I'm in the store. I'm like, I want that. I want that. I want that.
Me and Joe are the same. And it's like it's the most trivial shit, like a phone case or something so stupid. It's like, man.
I want to buy the best one I can possibly buy, and I'm trying to decipher if $10 more is worth it. That's what it is. And it's the same way with Yelp. That Yelp changed the whole community on food too. It's the same way.
Yep.
Like when I go to a restaurant, I look on Yelp to see what people say I should order, and it is how it is.
I sent Jeremy because I know he's a big. Well, I should have sent it to you too, but you were working, so I didn't want to bother you with it. But I got influenced as hell about a sandwich today. Oh my God, did that look good? I don't even remember what it was. Do you remember what it was, Jeremy?
It was like sliced wagyu on this toast, and
this Japanese toast, and oh my Lord,
they have this little capsule of sauce that you kind of squeeze onto it.
Yeah,
it's one of those high-end,
$26 sandwich.
Emu?
It might be.
Is it by
I've
Target?
seen it before.
Emu?
It's somewhere. I think it's over in Chinatown area, or it may have been.
Let's give him a free plug. I'll look it up.
They have one by Target. I'm assuming it might be this similar situation, but there's in a bar next to Target on Silverado Ranch where they cut the crust off and it's a square, and they have
it might be that one.
It's like
this is called
tube thing.
GYU Plus.
Yep, there's one next to Target on Silverado Ranch in Eastern.
Looks like the little thing you squeeze to do a COVID test onto the.
Yes,
exactly. Yep, there's one right by us. You don't have to go to Chinatown no more.
Look at this. This is,
yeah, it was a TikTok video. Yep.
Oh my goodness!
Literally, there's one next to the Discount Tire by Target on Silverado Ranch in Eastern.
Really?
Yeah. It's right across from Freed's.
Right across from Freed. Okay.
Yeah, it's
like
over
by
there.
the what was that steak and
in
steak
front of the PetSmart.
Okay. This is the
Yep,
portobello
right
mushroom one. Then you got to see the steak.
Because I saw this same video.
Oh, I saw this and I went, "Oh my lord!"
And then you drove all the way Spring Mountain.
No,
Tropicana.
No, I sent Jeremey a message, and I said, "Look at this." And I was hoping he's gonna go, "Yes, I've had it. Go there. It's right here." But you handled that for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get one of those because that
So
looked
influencers.
amazing. Yeah, I was
Influencers,
influenced
I
as
think-
hell.
They do influence.
They do their job for the most part. Some of them you just don't want to hear from ever again, but
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I think it's good. I think
is
I
there
like
a
it.
is there a better way? Because we said this a couple weeks ago that the hot chick golf influencer is kind of peaked. Is there going to be a better way to influence golf people, golf purchasers that you think could be revolutionary? That were because YouTube right now is, you go to YouTube videos and watch reviews and watch people hit and talk about it. You listen to podcasts, you go to review sites. Do you see another form coming out that is going to be because like that video right there, that's for somebody going in there and talking about a restaurant. I'm sure that restaurant, they probably say, "Hey, I've got this many viewers, pay me this much, I'll come in and give you a review." And they're like, "Okay." That doesn't really work in the golf space. I mean, it does, but not to that level. Because I've never watched a golf influencer video and sent anybody a message and go, "Oh my God, let's go buy these." Golf equipment's a little bit different. It's not a $20 sandwich. It's $200, $400 club.
Can we? So we haven't tried this yet.
Oh yeah.
Can we pull Cyrus in?
Yes. All he has to do. He needs Cyrus. Do it, Cyrus. You have to. Is he on? You got to go on the desktop.
Yeah, he said he was in his office. So yeah.
Okay.
So here's one thing that I've noticed, and here's an example too of a restaurant here in Vegas. So there's this struggling pizza place, and I don't know if you guys.
Frankenstein's.
Yeah. Struggling pizza place.
We've been trying to order there for like 2 weeks.
I know,
you
same. You can't even get through. You have to go there and wait in line. So anyway, this place probably isn't going to last much longer. They took over another pizza place that didn't go.
We had it the first time when it was the old pizza place.
Yeah. This dude on TikTok, local Vegas guy, does reviews, not even that big. I mean, he's big, but he's not huge. Posts about them saying this is the most incredible pizza. They have the best lemon pepper wings. That place has been swamped for like a month straight. Like they've never made more money. They probably made more money in a day than they probably did in like a couple weeks. The place has like an hour wait every day still. And one of the things he posted was like, I wanted to get a review from another Vegas foodie guy, but he was going to charge me $25,000 to just come and eat my food.
Crazy.
Jesus.
And so this one TikTok guy posted it. He's been posting other ones when we've been to a couple that weren't as busy in the last couple weeks. But I mean, if you just it's just one post and it just blows up. And this guy's life his life's changed. This guy that owns this pizza spot.
Yeah.
Changed probably forever because I don't ever see it slowing down because the food looks amazing.
It does.
Well, and once the word gets out, it's.
Mm-hmm.
And what is this place? What is it?
It's called Frankenstein's.
Yeah, Frankenstein's. And it's the same any product. Yeah, it's just like Frankenstein, but Frankenstein's.
Okay. Yeah, it's on Maryland and Windmill or something like that. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, man. It really is. Like, Katie tried to order from there 4 days in a row and couldn't get an order in.
Yeah, we drove over.
Can't even get an order in?
No, couldn't get an order in.
We drove there to order in person, and there was like 50 people standing outside.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, the society nowadays, we've been trained with the technology advances. We're impatient. We want what we want right now.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, which the downside of having something like that happen with these influencers is Some people aren't just, it's going to be hard to get the stuff. I mean, we saw it with golf clubs with supply chain issues. Golf blew up. There's shortages. You can't take 6 months to get a set of clubs. But I mean, overall, I think it's better. I mean, there's more exposure. Normal people are able to be influencers, and I like it.
Let's bring in Cyrus.
Let's do it.
What's up, guys?
There he is. What is up? Look at you with your Ghost Golf
Welcome back to the show.
Shout out to Ghost Golf. I'm under contract. I need to put a in the first 5 minutes of any media appearance.
Cyrus is joining us from the Blue Tees cam live in the Ghost Golf studio.
Yeah. Let me just throw out all the brands I work with. No, I've enjoyed the show tonight, guys. Well done. Well done. I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what did you want to chime in about?
Well, I think, what was interesting is when we're talking about these influencers, because I think I've been watching a lot of videos about good lately. Because if you guys, there's some videos that have come out talking about there was some drama between the guys on good. One of the guy, a couple of the guys have left, and they have a CEO of their business, and they had different equity shares of the company. And anyways, I saw this one tweet that was really funny because somebody had said something along the lines of, I can't believe like there's a guy with a couple 100,000 subscribers on YouTube getting a massive deal with TaylorMade. Like, how much longer do you think this is going to last? And I'm like, oh, this is the future of golf. Like, this is like, but it was funny because he just couldn't wrap his head around that the guy could get a club deal with TaylorMade, and that, you look at, I think it's Micah Morris, right? They had that reel come out where it's like, here's Tiger Woods' bag, Rory's bag, and the next one, Micah's bag. But I think Joe, you hit a really good point. When you have that million new golfers all because of COVID, I mean, they're all consuming through Instagram and YouTube and TikTok, and they're absolutely blowing up. I mean, this Claire Hogle, I mean, she is blowing up, and so
big time.
I mean, and it really is. And Jeremy, what you said as well, it's a numbers game. That when you're working with brands, that all they care about is numbers. How many views can you get me? And,
it's RTI.
And it really is, and it's just, and you get paid, and sometimes you do deals based on view count. And so it depends on how you structure that deal as an influencer. So I'm working right in this industry. So, I mean, it depends on how you want to generate that deal. But you could do a deal based on views. You could do a deal based on, hey, I'm this personality, like Eric Anders Lange. You're going to get a lot more. It's not just about a views. It's like you're endorsing the person as well. And so I would imagine, though, I mean, like, for example, someone was asked me, what do you think this good deal is? I mean, I bet you it's 7 figures easily, for these guys. I mean, in that brand, I genuinely think so, because you think about them putting out a piece of content. I mean, they're getting hundreds of thousands of views every time they click upload. You got to imagine that deal's got to be at least a couple of years, 2-3 year deal. I mean, it's worth seven figures, 100%. I mean, if I'm that marketing budget guy, absolutely sign them up. Like, that is like you said, no, I really don't think that people really, this younger generation, they don't care what the guys are playing on tour. You're going to have to pay, TaylorMade's going to have to pay Rory to play those clubs just because you want to have Rory. And it's kind of like, okay, our clubs are proven on the tour level because guys like Rory and Tiger are playing our clubs. But
who's that hot chick in SoCal? What's she playing?
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's why the guys like good. I mean, they're more relatable. I mean, they're still at a very high level of golf, but I mean, they're just average guys. They're not tour pros, and so we can relate to them. And I think that's where the needle is in this influencer community is, okay, hey, I'm Tiger Woods and I play TaylorMade. It's like, okay, well, that worked for a long time, but I mean, let's go back to Nike, right? Nike's like, we didn't sell any damn clubs, like we got out of that business. And I think it was Rory who said it was amazing. He said, in all the years that I played Nike clubs, there was never any time where I showed up on a Wednesday to play in a Pro-Am and any of the amateurs I had a Nike driver in their bag. Never once, and so, I mean, you just saw it. Nike made that big move. And at the time, it's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they're going to get out of making clubs. It's like, yeah, that's just not making money. So, yeah. That's my 2 cents.
So what do you think someone like Dude Perfect, what do you think they're pulling in? Because They upload a video and they've got 25 million views.
Oh my gosh, dude! I mean, I have a YouTube channel close to 300,000 subscribers, and so I won't get into. I mean, you can start scaling and doing numbers. I mean, but when you're looking at like Dude Perfect is in a league. I mean, they're about half of Mr. Beast, right? So I mean, when you're so the thing is with YouTube is it pays you based on your niche. So certain niches pay more, right? So example, like if you're talking about crypto or finance, that's a very, very high profitable niche. I mean, you could get something as much as $50 to $60 per 1,000 views. And it depends on the season of the time of the year. It depends on marketing budgets because people are buying ads. Companies are buying ads and they're running ads on that. So obviously, if you're a crypto company, you're going to be buying ads on YouTube channels that talk about crypto. Now that's a very competitive space, so those ads, you know, they sell for a lot, and that YouTube creator gets a lot. You know, YouTube pays 55 cents for every dollar goes to the creator, so that's why it's such a valuable platform, especially for creators. But I mean, when you're looking at Dude Perfect, I mean, these guys are making millions every month. I mean, easily. Wow. I mean, just. I mean, they announced they're going to build a Dude Perfect theme park.
Yeah.
$100 million.
Well, we went to the tour last year.
Yeah,
you know, here at
these
Vegas.
guys have. I mean, it's incredible to see their journey. But I mean, you look at some of the highest paid YouTubers. I mean, I think it's that Ryan kid, right? I mean, he does toy reviews. I mean, he's over 20 million a year. I mean, there's some massive channels. But also looking at it from like Coco Melon, if you have young kids, right, that are watching that. I mean, Coco Melon is an absolute cash cow. I mean, I'm talking tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars lifetime, you know, what they've been able to earn on that. So, I mean, and that's kind of also the power of YouTube as well, because, you know, 10 years ago, if you wanted to, hey, I want to start, you know, I want to have, you know what I would like to have? I'd like to be a TV show where I travel around the world and play golf. Yeah. Okay. You know, go pitch that to ABC or ESPN or
PBS,
good luck,
maybe.
You know, whatever. I mean, you know, pick your
Public
channel.
access,
Yeah, but I mean, it's impossible. But now it's like, well, you don't need that. You can just start a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Just do it. Right. So I think that's where that's where that power of YouTube has really, you know, just grown so much. And that's why I think YouTube's actually the best platform. And I think the future of it is so bright because the thing that's amazing is just how it rewards its creators. I mean, you go on Instagram. I mean, there's no the problem is there's no pathway to monetization. Right? On YouTube, you need 1,000 followers. You need 4,000 hours of watch time. You meet those two requirements, you start monetizing your channel, you get paid. Right? Yeah. So you can have a channel with 1,000 subs, you're getting paid, you know, and you can have a channel with 1,000 subs, you know, have a banger video that does 1 million views. It doesn't matter your channel size. It matters just as long as you're eligible. But, you know, Instagram, I mean, I've had a video, I've had Instagram reels my biggest one's like 3 million views. I got nothing. You get nothing from that.
Yeah.
You're not monetizing that.
Well, you need brands to sponsor you on YouTube.
Yeah.
On YouTube, you need to be creative and force views, basically.
Yeah. But I mean, but also the interesting thing with YouTube is that, you know, with these creators, like, and that's what we're talking about with a company like Good. That's why when they like, well, the CEO of Good, yeah, like they're going to need a full-time business manager and team, obviously have editors and everything. But I mean, the YouTube ad revenue is one small portion, you know, I mean, they're getting their brand deals, they're getting, you know, appearance fees, you know, affiliate deals. I'm a smaller influencer on Instagram in the golf community, but I mean, like when I put my promo codes up, like I'm surprised at like, you know, how many people buy it. And, you know, I mean, I've sold quite a lot of stuff, you know, and you get cuts on the back end on all that stuff. So, I mean, when you're doing it at scale, like I can imagine that Claire Hogle, I mean, she's probably sold a ton of those blue tees, you know, lasers just because she makes a beautiful video of her swinging the golf club.
Jeremy's looking at one, so I mean, it's...
Hey, Jeremy, I got you. You know what? I did a little teaser today where I was like the unboxing. I never gonna recommend it until I've used it. So that's
gotcha.
Like I got it, and I don't want to, you know, your friend. I don't want to. Well, anybody, you know, I'm not gonna recommend it unless I've actually.
You're not just hawking stuff to make some dough.
No, I mean we're
You're my favorite kind of influencer.
This is integrity here.
Yeah,
when Cyrus Janssen endorses a product, you've got my guarantee.
Yeah.
So,
hey Joe, you see what's behind Cyrus?
Just black wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a soundproof.
No,
studio.
I know. I've seen it on his videos.
Yeah.
I know what he's got back there.
Cyrus, can you send Joe a how-to on that, please?
I know how to do it. I went to school for that shit, man.
You just go to Amazon.
I know. I need to get something back here.
Yeah, the fan. I'm just watching the video like this. Just
It adds motion. It adds motion.
Oh, good Lord. All right. Well, anybody got anything else you want to chat about? Cyrus, you got welcome on, man. And
I appreciate it, guys. Thank
you know,
you. When are the four of us going to go play golf?
I know. We need to get out to Summerlin.
We need to plan
let's go
that.
tee it up. Well, I mean, it has been a bit cold, so I mean, I'm not.
That's true.
It snowed today.
I know.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean,
exactly.
Soon we do have to go. I want to see the changes Summerlin has made. I really want to do that. We have to do that soon. So
yeah,
hopefully before April.
Oh, definitely before April.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I think. Well, I mean, January. Well, it's almost February. I think it's going to start warming up a little bit. I mean, I just don't want to have you guys out when it's like super, super cold and just.
Yeah, we want to have a good time.
You don't want to have 3-4 layers on and just be.
I don't mind that though. I'm okay.
Well, I know. Well, I know.
As long as we're playing golf, that's all that matters.
He's not going to post his score anyway. So
exactly. You prepped. I mean, you got your. Joe's like, I need this. This is my peak time of the season. You know, I play in December.
8 layers on.
I prepare in December. I peak in January. I listen to the show. I know it's. You're getting 3 shots
golfer,
from me, buddy.
man.
That's it. 3 shots. That's all I'm getting.
I don't post a GHIN. I post a soul.
Per side. Jeez. We'll play 9 and then reevaluate.
Oh, okay. I think that's going to do it for us this week. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thanks for getting involved in the chats. That was a lot of fun tonight. You can be a part of this too. We post a link on our Instagram every week. You can come in and berate us if you want, or talk golf, or it's a lot of fun having the listeners hop on and hey, you get a setup like Cyrus. Maybe we'll even let you come on, and be a part of it. So, Joe, if you ain't got anything else, Jeremy, nothing else, let's wrap this bad boy up.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in this week. Obviously, appreciate all the messages in the chat. First live bring-in from the chat room, Mr. @CyrusPGA. Go follow him. Check out his brands. Like he said, he's not going to recommend anything he hasn't played with, or, he recommends it for you. So go check Cyrus out. We'll see you next week. We got a good interview coming up on Monday. We're recording with some dude from the Pines and the Sandhills, and that's going to be a good one. We'll check you out next week. Appreciate the listens and the shares and the follows and all that shit. Later.